Hello all, welcome to C Programming Learning. In this video, we'll understand what is scope variable in C language program. So first of all, we'll see scope when it comes to the variable declaration. A scope in any program is a region of the program where a defined variable can have its own existence, and beyond that, the variable it cannot be accessed. That means we have decided our variable declaration in three ways, like locally declaration, globally, and a formal way. So these three are scope variables. So today we'll understand the meaning of local scope variable, global scope variable through a program. For that, let's open code blocks. We'll have a new file here, file empty, new file, and now we are going to understand first of all what is a local variable in scope variable. So we are going to use one simple program to understand or to get the idea of a local variable. So let's start with the same integer main function. So here I am declaring one function. So when it comes to local variable, the variables that are decided or declared inside a function or inside a block that are considered by a local variable. They can be only used by statements that are lies inside the loop. So here I am going to just declare one or two integer. Let's declare one more integer. So here I am declaring local variables, integer a, integer b, integer c, and now I'm going to actually initialize those values. I'm going to put a is equal to b, 10, and then b is equal to, let's take 5, and then we'll have a addition result. So I'm going to put c is equals to nothing but a plus b. So this is just a simple addition program, but here we have declared this variable locally and we have initialized those inside loop. Let's print the result. So I'm going to use a printf statement to print the same result. So we'll have an actual value of all these variables. So I'm going to put in such a way printf statement like value of a equals to nothing but a percentage d. Then I'm going to put one colon, and then b equals to percentage d again, and comma c equals to nothing but percentage d, but here I am giving a precedence like a comma b comma c, and a return statement. So here in this way we have used only a simple program of addition to understand these local variables. Now here local variables are not known to the function outside their own. The following example, this example is showing us that how local variables are used. Here those variables are all dependent inside the main function. So these are related to function main and lies inside the function. That's why these are a local variables. Now I'll save this file as var.c, and let's just build and run this file. So if you are building and running this file, so you can see the value of a is 10, value of b is 5, and value of c is nothing but the addition result, that is 15. So these are declared and accessed and initialized inside a single function. Those are nothing but the global variables. Now here local variables. Now here I am going to use one more example for global variables. Now global variables are defined outside of function. See, I'm going to define my global variable outside of the function. Usually at the program of usually at the top of the program, the global variables are going to get declared. Those are the same, or those are can be accessed and hold their values throughout the program, throughout the lifetime of this program. They can be accessed inside at any point of the program. So I'm going to declare one integer g here. So here I'm declaring, let's say, integer d, and then I'm putting a semicolon. So I have declared this variable globally, so it's outside the function, it is holding his value till this whole program. And let's change this to d. So here I am doing d is equal to a plus b, and also I am changing here d. So if you are changing this 10 and 5 or to whatever, the d will get the value of this summation result throughout the program. Wherever times you are going to execute, it will be the same. The accessing thing will be the same. Let's just build and run it. So as you can see, okay, so we have not changed the printf statement here. It must be d here. And if I am changing my value of b to 10, it will not affect any on the value of d. So let's build and run it again. So as you can see, 10 plus 10 is equal to 20. A global variable can be accessed by any function. That is, global variable is available to use throughout your entire program after its declaration. Once you have declared it here, you can access throughout this main program at any time, at any line. So this is the facility of global variables. But if a program is having global and local variables both, then the value of local variable inside the function will take preference. When it comes to the preference, the value of local variable take preference. If I declared a d over here like 10, and if I declared again a d here to 10, suppose, inside a main function I'll again declare integer d as a 10. So here I am using integer d as a globally, also integer d as a locally, and I'm going to use I'm not going to use this, so you can only use a value of d equals to percentage d. So this percentage d is for the format specifier and comma d. So as you can see, I have given two values to d, that is 10 here, and let's change it here to 20. So when it comes to the preference, when you have both values like one global variable and one local variable, it will take the value of a local variable as a preference. So let's just build and run this program again. So as you can see, he has taken the value of d equals to 20. That means he has taken the preference to the local variable. So this way it comes to the preference when you have both variables. When it comes to formal parameters, then formal parameters are also treated as a local variables within the function, and they take precedence over global variable as it is. So it's nothing but like a local variable. I hope you understood the scope variables, accessing local and global variables, and what to do when you have both local and global variables in the same program. Thank you.